Welcome. This is your quiet space tonight. Before we begin, take a moment for yourself. Breathe in slowly and let it go. Feel the weight of the day slowly melt away, like snow falling quietly in the night. Let the tension in your body settle. Let your shoulders relax. Let your thoughts soften. Allow the day to fade quietly behind you. Let your heartbeat slow. Let the silence gently wrap around you. In this calm, warm moment, I will tell you a story whispered across generations, written by the incomparable Hans Christian Andersen. A story about a little girl, a handful of glowing matches, and a winter night filled with dreams and hope. Allow yourself to drift, to relax, and to enter the world of the Little Match Girl. Snow was falling in soft, slow waves that evening, delicate flakes drifting like quiet tears from a heavy gray sky. It was New Year's Eve, the night when streets glowed warm and golden, and the world seemed wrapped in celebration, laughter echoing between windows lit with hope. But in the middle of that brightness walked a little girl. Her footsteps were small, almost soundless on the icy cobblestones. Her thin dress clung to her body, fluttering helplessly in the winter wind. Her golden hair, once soft and neat, was damp now, sticking to her cold cheeks. Her tiny feet, bare and bruised, were red with the numbness of frost. She had once worn shoes, but they were taken by the river the previous day, swept away when she tried to avoid a carriage. Even if they had remained, they were too big, her mother's old shoes, far too loose for her small feet. Now she walked barefoot through the snow. In her trembling hands she carried a bundle of matches, long wooden sticks tied with string. She held them carefully, almost protectively. They were all she had to sell. They were all she had. People passed her, some quickly, some with hurried steps, the hems of their fur-lined coats brushing past her shoulders. No one looked down. No one noticed the little girl trying softly, timidly, to whisper, "Matches, sir? Matches, ma'am?" But her voice was swallowed by the sound of distant celebrations, bells ringing, music drifting from windows, joyful cheers rising into the cold night air. She hugged herself, trying to warm her freezing arms. She could no longer remember when she had last eaten. Her home was not far, but she dreaded going back. The small attic room was drafty and cold, with broken windows stuffed with rags. And her father? He was often angry when she could not earn any money. His disappointment felt colder than the winter wind. Still, she walked, wanting to try, hoping someone would stop for her. But not one person looked at her. As she walked slowly down the street, she passed bright windows glowing like worlds she could never enter. Through one, she saw a family gathered near a roaring fire, children with rosy cheeks opening gifts, a mother pouring hot chocolate, a father lifting a small boy to place a star on a tall Christmas tree. She stopped. Her heart fluttered painfully. She pressed her cold hands to the window frame and leaned a little closer. Inside, the Christmas tree sparkled with ornaments, golden bells, and candles glowing like tiny suns. At the center of the room stood a roast goose, plump, juicy, steaming, its golden skin shining under the warm lights. A family laughed as they sat down to eat. The room radiated comfort so strong she felt she could almost step into it. But she couldn't. She was outside, alone in the biting cold. A shiver ran through her. Her fingers were numb. Her stomach felt hollow, like it was folding in on itself. She moved on. Around the corner, she found a small space between two houses, a little nook that blocked the worst of the wind. She hugged her knees close, trying to breathe warmth into her hands. She didn't dare go home. Her father would be angry she hadn't sold enough. And home. Home was full of shadows and shouting and memories she tried not to remember. She glanced at the matches in her hand. If she lit just one, just for a moment, maybe she could feel warm. She hesitated. Then, with trembling fingers, she struck one. A tiny flame flickered before her, small, golden, trembling like a lonely star. And suddenly the cold stone wall before her melted into brilliance. She saw an iron stove, large, black, glowing red with heat. Flames crackled behind its glass door, bathing her face in warmth. She stretched her fingers toward it. A sigh escaped her lips, a sound of relief so soft it felt like a prayer. But then, the match went out. The stove vanished. Her hands were empty. The cold rushed back like a cruel tide. She gasped softly, curling into herself. But that moment, that tiny moment of warmth stayed with her. She lit another match. The flame flared brighter this time. And there, right before her, stood the long wooden table she had glimpsed through the window. The roast goose was there, steaming, juicy, its golden skin shimmering. A family sat around it, smiling, welcoming her with gentle eyes. One of them extended a hand toward her. For a moment, she felt full. She felt seen. She felt like she belonged. But the flame trembled, shrank, and died. The feast vanished. The hand vanished. And the cold crept deeper into her bones. Desperate now, she lit a third match. The flame burst into dazzling gold. A dazzling Christmas tree appeared, taller, brighter, more magical than the one she had seen in the window. Candles floated like stars among its branches. Ornaments shone like pieces of heaven captured in glass. She lifted her small hand toward it, her eyes wide, glowing. And then, a star shot across the sky above her. She stared at it, remembering words long lost. When a star falls, her grandmother had said, a soul rises to heaven. Her grandmother. Her only warmth. Her only love. Her only safe memory. Tears filled the little girl's eyes. Her lips trembled. Grandmother, oh grandmother, I wish you were here. She struck another match. And there, bathed in the golden glow, stood her grandmother. Beautiful. Smiling. Radiant with love that wrapped around the girl like a warm blanket. Grandmother! The child cried, reaching out. Her grandmother opened her arms wide, her eyes full of kindness the girl had not seen since she had been small enough to sit in her lap. But then, the light flickered. Her grandmother started to fade. No! The little girl whispered desperately. Don't go. Please take me with you. Please, don't leave me. Her hands shook wildly. She struck the entire bundle of matches at once. A flood of golden light surrounded her, brighter than anything she had ever seen. The flames rose like wings around her, and in that radiant glow, her grandmother stepped forward again, completely, clearly, beautifully. She held out her arms. The little girl ran into them. Warmth enveloped her. Deep, soothing warmth that reached into every part of her frozen body. Her grandmother kissed her forehead. Together, hand in hand, they lifted off the cold street. They rose above the houses filled with laughter. Above the windows glowing with warmth she could never enter. Above the world that had forgotten her. They rose toward a place where hunger never touched her again. Where no cold wind could reach. Where she was safe. Loved. Home. The next morning, as dawn broke on New Year's Day, the first passers-by found her curled against the wall. Her cheeks were soft, her lips slightly parted, as if she were smiling. Frozen. Still. Gone. Beside her lay the burnt-out matches, charred remains of the tiny flames that had shown her everything the world refused to give. People looked at her and whispered pity. Some shook their heads. Some hurried away. But none of them knew. None of them saw the radiant light she had seen. None of them knew she had not died alone. Because the night before, as the world celebrated new beginnings, a little girl found hers. In the warm arms of her grandmother. In a place where no cold streets exist. Where no child is forgotten. Where the flame never goes out.